Hey guys, Ace Flipper here, and today we're going to talk about the best phones to flip wherever you live in the world. In my experience, I've had the most success with the most famous brands, but there are other less known brands that do also sell. If you're selling on eBay, you can just look up the amount of sold listings for a specific model to see if it's worth it to follow that deal. However, if you're selling it locally, you have to rely on watching what models people usually buy and what kind of demand there is for that specific model. For example, in my country, Portugal, a lot of people go for the usual iPhone and Samsung, but Xiaomi and Huawei have gained a lot of popularity recently. So what models should you sell? Depending on the size of your initial investment for this kind of business, you can choose to go the riskiest or the safe route. If you're starting out with less than $100 to up to $300, I would suggest you to stick to well-known brands such as iPhone and Samsung. For less than $100, I would even say to just start out with iPhones, which are much easier and faster to learn and usually sell very fast, which will help you build a bigger capital. Regarding what models to buy, I would go for older models such as the iPhone 5S, which surprisingly still sells very well, depending on which country you live in, obviously. Doing so, you will build up your capital much faster and you'll be able to invest in more expensive models. If you have more than $300 to invest, I'd say you could start as well with big brands, but don't be afraid to pick up a deal or two from a less well-known brand, especially if the market on eBay is favorable. Remember, just go to sold listings and you can see how many people are actually buying per day and at what prices are they buying and selling at. Anyways, the most important thing in the beginning is to make sure you master the basics of calculating the value of a phone and how much you can pay to make a profit. And there is no easier way than by starting with the two biggest brands, iPhone and Samsung. Hope this helped and see you guys in the next one. Peace.